Hi everybody, so we are just taking off for our weekend. It's a one night. We're gonna be in California, and of course it's beautiful and sunny and nice here. Forecast says in Costa Mesa where we're going that it's gonna be cloudy all day and potentially raining. 50% chance of rain, which sucks because I think the concert we're going to is at least partially outdoors, so we'll see how punk rock we're really feeling. But anyway, it's about a 4-hour drive, and we're hoping to be doing some thrifting along the way because you gotta work while you're playing. And I did bring my sweet longboard along, and I'm hoping that it's not going to be too bad of weather, that I can at least roll around on that a little bit and hopefully not crash like I did last time I was riding it. But anyway, we should have fun, and I will bring you along for the ride. Can't see it?
Oh, there they are.
Okay, what's the deal with those rocks?
So, they paid an artist $2 million to stack a bunch of rocks and create a form of art here in the desert in between Las Vegas and the California state line.
Okay, seriously, it looks to me like somebody took giant scaled, like multicolored, multi-flavored Nerds candy and like stacked them up, and that cost $2 million.
Pretty much.
So it's pretty
That's
awesome.
pretty much it.
So
Somebody
you should probably travel all the way out here so that you can see amazing $2 million.
It's called like the 7 something.
Ooh,
I don't
train.
even know what. Oh, there's a train. Yay.
Sweet.
Yeah, so $2 million for a bunch of rocks that look like they were painted by a preschooler and stacked on top of each other. I could have done it for 1/10 of that, I'm just saying.
Yep. Okay, we are now in Victorville, California, which is like, what, 2.5 hours from where we live? Mm-hmm. We probably have like another 1.5 hours to go. But the last time, about 2 months ago, when we went to San Diego, and this was one of the thrift stores that we stopped at. This is Salvation Army, and I think this was the best one that we hit. We found some really cool stuff. So we were like, at the very least, we have to hit the Victorville Salvation Army, and so hopefully we will find some cool stuff this time. They have a big sign up that says 50% off everything. Back in Oregon, they would always do 50% off sales on Wednesdays. Here, maybe like Friday is their thing, because I think last time it came on a Friday too, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a Friday last time. I don't know if they just have the sign
or
up
it's always 50% off.
The Salvation Army, like in the couple that are in Vegas, they have 50% off sales like once in a blue moon. It's not even once a week or once a month. It's like once a quarter or something. So I think they're all run a little differently. They
are. Well, and I love the ones in Oregon. I used to go there every single week. In Vegas, meh. I don't like the way they organize stuff. It's hard to shop there. Their sales or their prices aren't very good. But I like this one. It's like this weird little hole in the wall. It's a little disorganized, but we find cool stuff. So
this is a super small town too. So
yeah, very small town. So we're gonna check it out, and I might even see if Vicky wants to like walk down the block a little bit. I saw like it's like called Wimpy's Pawn Shop. Sometimes you can find cool stuff in pawn shops depending on what kind of stuff you sell. I don't know, if I'll find, stuff like jerseys or jackets, maybe. So I kind of want to like go look at it since it's right there. But she looks a little bit scared. See that face? Anyway, hopefully we find good stuff. So we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, it's super windy, super windy. All right, I'm pretty stoked about going back to my thrifting roots. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks since I've been able to actually do thrifting and not retail arbitrage. Seriously. What, you spent how much?
$25 even.
Huge bag full of stuff. I spent exactly $23. I got a huge bag of stuff. A bunch of really cool vintage t-shirts. I got a satin jacket, vintage Nautica. So I found some cool stuff. You want to give a little sample, or what did you find?
I got a pretty cool winter jacket. It's a little grungy. I need to wash it. Some J. Jill, a vintage Nautica sweatshirt, Miss Me jeans. This pretty cool vintage Screen Stars t-shirt.
Yeah, this is a vintage tag, but we'll be doing a haul on Sunday probably. Just gonna go through some of the stuff we found, but now we're gonna check out the pawn shop. Well, the pawn shop was a bust. It was all musical instruments, jewelry, tools, and DVDs, which is pretty common. But sometimes you can run into like sports jackets or jerseys, which I was hoping for, but no go. So we're heading back, heading to our destination. It's nice and clear here, blue skies, but at some point I'm assuming we're gonna hit some clouds. Hopefully not, but who knows? All right. the show?
I loved the show. Thank you for going with me.
Okay, it is Saturday morning. We had an awesome time at the show last night. Got a little bit of footage of that. And now we are at the Stussy sale. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get footage because it's like this big outdoor thing and I kind of want to be on the down low a little bit. I heard that if they think you're a reseller or a dealer, they cut the tags. And I'm hoping they don't do that to mine. So probably won't get any footage of it, but I'll tell you how it goes. I'm getting some footage. I'm sneaking on over. I'm using my phone camera. When I like to go undercover, be incognito, I like to bring someone who really blends into the background and does not stand out in any way. So I think that should work. So we're like at a high school and they have all the stuff like out on tables and everything. So that's what the deal is. All right, I'm putting the camera away. I'm done with the sale. I've got my garbage bag filled with goodies. I ended up with 4 jackets and 3 t-shirts. I spent $240, which if you know anything about the Stussy brand, like that's actually really good, especially the 4 jackets. And I will show you more. One of them for sure is a sample jacket, and so I'm excited about the potential for that one. But I will show you guys more when we do our haul. We're gonna be filming a haul sometime tomorrow. And now we're gonna go head out and we're gonna see if there's like a couple thrift stores we can hit on our way home. We got a St. Patrick's Day party to go to tonight with lots of meatballs, so I'm pretty excited about that. But we will take you along with us on our little thrifting on the way home. We are checking out this thrift store. We're in Chino. It's called Three-Way Thrift Store. Hello. And I looked it up. It's got like tons of really good reviews and stuff, and I always like checking out kind of local thrift stores that aren't part of like Goodwill or Salvation Army. So we're gonna see what this place has to offer. Woo woo woo! Ooh, vintage. Minuous. Single stitch. It's a racing or car show shirt. And 99 cents. I'll grab that for 99 cents. I hate it when they mix t-shirts with like button downs and polos. It drives me crazy because I really only want to look at the t-shirts, and so now I gotta like slog through all this stuff that's not t-shirts to get to the t-shirts. I hate it, but if you work on it, maybe you'll still find some good stuff. I just hate it when they do this to me. We got a bunch of stuff, but we're kind of bummed because Vicky saw there's a sign in front that said basically like if you buy $100 worth of clothing, you get 50% off. So a sweet deal, right? So we are going around shopping, making sure that we have enough stuff, and then we get to the front and it turns out you have to be subscribed to their email newsletter and you have to have the coupon physically with you to be able to do it. And they didn't have an option to like sign up right there, so lame. I don't know, kind of lame. Like I get it, but it's like if they want to get subscribers to their email listserv thing, like let people sign up right there. So most of the stuff I got was stuff I wanted anyway. Vicky put some stuff back. She's mad. She's real mad. But anyway, we still got some cool stuff, so whatever. We'll show some of it to you when we do our
advertising.
We'll show it to you when we do our haul. All right, moving on. We might go to another store before we head back for home, so I might see you guys in a little bit. We are now stopping at a Goodwill. Victoria just asked me what town we're in, and unfortunately I do not know because I basically did the whole Google Maps to home, and then you pick up places along the route that you can go to, and I wasn't really paying attention. So we're somewhere in California at a Goodwill, so we're gonna hopefully find some cool stuff. All right, we're going in. Oh, Goodwill, why do you have to bum me out so bad? Yeah, so this Goodwill didn't have any jackets, and they didn't have any t-shirts I liked, or sweatshirts or hoodies or anything like that. Back in Oregon, Goodwill was like my #1 place I went to source, and they always had tons of like really awesome stuff, and I went there every week. And I've noticed in Vegas, and apparently in California too, like for some reason they don't have men's jackets, or they barely, if they ever do have them, they only have like a few. It's really weird. And I get that it's like really hot down here most of the year, but it gets pretty cold too. And you know, I would buy that except for the fact when I go to the Savers, and there's like 6 different Savers in the Vegas area, all of them have like at least one entire row of jackets. So clearly there's jackets out there. People are donating jackets, just for some reason they never end up in Goodwill. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're all being gathered up and put in a vat of acid, if they're being buried out in the desert, but men's jackets don't make it to Goodwill. And it drives me crazy because that's like my #1 thing I love to source and find and sell. So I'm kind of bummed. Left this Goodwill. I still don't know what town we're in. But I didn't buy anything, and I'm out in the car now because Vicky is checking out. She got a few things, but I'm bummed. So I think we're gonna hit one Salvation Army, and that might be it before we head for home. So it is now Sunday morning. I want to do a little wrap up for this video before I edit it together and put it up for you guys. Yeah, so we got home late last night. We're able to like spend about 10 minutes getting ready before we had to go back out to a St. Patrick's Day party. So it was a very full weekend, and now today, right after I get done with this video and work a little bit on editing it, we're actually gonna be filming our haul video so we can show you guys the cool stuff that we got and kind of go over that. But we had a really awesome weekend, and you know, I think the key is that when you are working for yourself like we do, you know, your time is really valuable, and you have to think strategically about how you spend your time, and even when you're out doing fun stuff. You know, I have been wanting to go to one of those Stussy Outlet sales for a long time, but they're in California. They're generally at the very least like 4 to 5 hours away. So just going all the way out there just for that doesn't really necessarily make sense. But we have some friends over there, and we wanted to go to this Descendents show at the Musink Festival. And so it just made sense to try and like coordinate that. And by doing that, you know, and doing a bunch of sourcing along the way and coming back, we're actually able to make that into a work trip. And you know, the sourcing part's like the fun part anyway, right? So we got to have a lot of fun sourcing, but we also were able to make it a work trip, so we were able to have some fun, but we get to write it off because we were working a lot of the time that we were doing that. And so it's just like a good way to make sure that, you know, even though you're taking a couple days off from listing and stuff like that, when you're out doing fun stuff, you can do something like source, and at least you're still kind of moving forward and getting things done, taking care of business. But yeah, we had a really fun time, and like I said, I'm gonna get this video up hopefully, you know, midday today, and then I'm gonna put together the haul video. It's either going to come out tonight or tomorrow, more likely tomorrow, unless you guys hound me enough, and maybe I'll put it out today. I also had a couple of international sales over the weekend, so I'm excited about that, so I can finally put together probably like a short little video that'll go out maybe tomorrow, that will just demonstrate how easy it is to do your own international shipping. I've had some of you guys request that. I've got something going to Germany, and I've got something else going, I think, to Scotland. And so I'll be able to show you guys like how easy it is to create labels for those and actually ship them out. And I can also show you what you need to be doing as far as your shipping settings to be able to ship internationally to people. So I wanted to show that to you guys, and that'll be coming out here in the next day. So lots of good stuff coming out, good content, so keep your eye out. And as always, please comment. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me those questions. And just keep coming back, keep watching. I love hearing from you guys, and I will see you later. Yes?